Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of Eating on a Budget. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a rich and creamy, stick to your ribs, delicious, and inexpensive meal that'll feed your whole family for $8. So let's get started. In a large skillet or a pot over medium heat, add some cooking oil, followed by some roughly chopped garlic. Saute the garlic for a couple minutes until it becomes aromatic. Then add a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes, followed by a 29-ounce can of tomato sauce. I just seasoned mine with a little bit of Italian seasoning, black pepper, and salt, and then gave it a good mix. And I almost forgot to add a little bit of sugar, which the sugar is optional. Add it if you want, or you can just leave it out. Then I filled one of the tomato cans with water and poured it in, followed by 1 pound of cubed up chicken. And you can use white meat chicken or dark meat chicken. And I actually use chicken breast for this recipe, which I normally don't do, simply because I'm not a fan of chicken breast. But that's what we had at the time, so that's what I used. Dark meat chicken is always going to have more flavor, more moisture, more fat, and it's inexpensive. So that's a winner chicken dinner. And I already know that Scooter's going to have something smart to say. You could have browned the chicken to add more flavor. Well, Scooter, you're actually right this time. But this is supposed to be a quick weeknight budget meal. Sure, it doesn't take long to brown the chicken, but I didn't feel like it. So we poached the chicken instead. And by the way, you don't have to use chicken in this recipe. You can use any kind of meat you like, especially leftover meats. And if you want vegetables in it, add vegetables. If you want just vegetables and no meat, add just vegetables. And give it a good mix. Once it's all mixed together, add 1 pound of penny pasta. You can use any kind of pasta you like. Now you may be wondering, why am I adding pasta to the raw chicken? Well, the pieces of chicken are pretty small, and if I cooked them first, and then cooked them for the amount that it takes for the noodles to get done, the chicken's going to be overcooked, dry, and stringy. So if you add the chicken and the pasta, by the time the pasta is tender, the chicken is going to be completely done. But if you prefer to cook the chicken first and the pasta first, you can do it like that as well. Just omit the 32-ounce can of water I added. Now give it all a good mix and let it cook according to the instructions on the pasta package. And like I told you, the people before, use what you have on hand when you're cooking. Don't be afraid to try new things. And this recipe is a prime example. I was looking around because I thought the dish needed something else. Something to make it creamy. And I didn't have any cream, but I did have cream cheese. And I know some of you, the people, are going to say cream cheese is a weird thing to add to a tomato sauce. I thought the same thing, but I wanted to try it anyway. So I mixed it in with the pasta and the sauce until it was all nice and creamy. And I filled up a bowl and just garnished with a little bit of Parmesan cheese and parsley. This recipe proves two things that I always say. Don't be afraid to experiment and try new things. And if you don't have a specific ingredient, use what you have on hand. The pasta, chicken, and sauce alone would have made a good dinner. Adding the block of cream cheese made it a phenomenal dinner. It added a richness and a creaminess that took the dish to a whole new level. And like I said, this whole meal only cost $8. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you soon.